The National Trades Union Congress has formed a Labour Alliance collab to tackle emerging worker issues. Its research will dig into themes such as productivity, the global economy, and worker well-being. The studies could help employees and the labour movement navigate an evolving economic landscape. Volunteers from institutes of higher learning, think tanks and government research agencies will be part of this alliance. Some of its objectives involve developing strategies to support workers and to advocate their rights. NTUC says it may even fund some of these research projects.
By really pooling our diverse expertise and perspectives, we help each other identify our blind spots, challenge assumptions, and uncover deeper insights that might elude individual efforts. To these, we co-develop robust and well-rounded recommendations that address complex issues and challenges with greater precision and creativity.
And work as we know it today could change with trends like AI, remote and gig work. How will the new lab help workers navigate the changes and be future ready? And we'll put that very question to our guests here in the studio. Patrick Tay, Assistant Secretary General at NTUC, and Terence Ho, Associate Professor in Practice, Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy at NUS. Mr. Tay, Prof. Ho, welcome to the studio. Mr. Tay, first of all, what are the priority areas that this alliance will tackle to help our workers be ready for the future?
Yeah, I think one key thing that NTUC CoLab hopes to achieve is to look at critical labour issues and challenges, as well as emerging trends, because we want to help our workers, stay ready, relevant, and resilient. And more importantly, through data-driven insights and evidence-based research, we're able to come up with strategies, policies, and even programs, or even advocacy areas to help workers meet the future more challenging environment as well as the future needs.
And this lab, it consists of people from very different backgrounds. We're talking about researchers, union leaders, academics. How will the alliance put them all on the same page on labour issues?
Yes, in fact, NTUC and the labour movement has been partnering quite a number of our institutes of higher learning as well as research think tanks in the past couple of years. And we see the value because by bringing everyone together, we can do a multidisciplinary, cross-disciplinary kind of research, because increasingly many of the issues that workers in the workforce, as well as the future of work, some of these issues are multidisciplinary and require different labour experts, different research areas. And with their insights, and of course, we want some of the findings, recommendations to positively impact the ground. So how it will integrate and impact and work together in collaboration with workers, union leaders, as well as workers on the ground, will be that in the course of the research, it can be both qualitative and quantitative. In the qualitative areas, when they do focus groups, they can engage some of these union leaders and workers and union members on the ground so that they can better understand some of the issues, so that when we promulgate some of these findings and recommendations, we can then roll them out and positively impact the workers as well as the workplaces.
And Prof. Ho, how and what can academics like yourself contribute to labour issues within lab?
So I think given the many significant changes in the world of work, today arising from technology, from other driving forces like demographics, there's a pressing need, I think, to bridge labour research and practice on the ground. And this is really where I think the research community can come in and contribute. They can, as what Patrick has shared earlier, contribute towards policy making and initiatives that are based on data and evidence, and really to translate some of the research findings and ideas to have a tangible impact by implementing them on the ground.
In trying to bridge this gap between research and on-the-ground initiatives, what is the process of translating the research into strategies to help workers level up?
So I think there are many platforms where the research findings can be shared and knowledge exchange, such as through research seminars, workshops, even dialogues with stakeholders, and maybe joint work groups. And so through all these processes, I think the insights can be translated, and the academic community can work with stakeholders to design, to test out some of the innovations on the ground.
Mr. Tay, we heard from your soundbite earlier. You said it is all about helping each other to identify the blind spots, challenge assumptions. How is NTUC planning to use the research and guide workers?
Yes, I think many of our researchers across our institutes of higher learning, including think tanks, have done very significant pieces of research the past many years. And moving ahead, I think they are a great resource. They are a group of labour experts, and this community will help the labour movement, especially to look at areas which we may not have bandwidth or may not have the deep capabilities to dive deep into. So I think this is a win-win outcome where we can glean from some of the insights. At the same time, the researchers will be able to see some of their deep research work have ground impact. So I think this provides, well, in a way, translational research and applied research and see it to fruition.
As you were saying, there are labour researchers even within NTUC as well. How is Lab going to be different?
Yes, in fact, currently we have been doing a couple of initiatives as part of our strategy team within NTUC and the labour movement through like today's Labour Research Conference, our Singapore Labour Journal, our Labour Digest, as well as other articles and shorter research pieces. Lab will bring together, because in the past 4 years, we had a labour research network, which was sort of like an informal network where we bring together people. And so we are formalizing this through this collab, where we hope to not just bring everyone together, but have greater partnership, greater synergies, because we believe the sum is greater than its parts. And at the same time, also, we hope to be able to fund some of these useful, specific research areas which will benefit workers in their workplaces and the workforce.
And Prof Ho, if I may ask you, what is the one labour issue that you are most concerned about, and how would Lab tackle that issue?
Yeah, I think one issue for me, at least, is career health and workforce resilience. So this is about how workers can anticipate, the future challenges of the workplace, stay employable, how they can be supported to make smooth career transitions, and even to bounce back from setbacks such as a retrenchment as they may arise. So I think the unique collaboration and sharing of insights and testing of solutions facilitated by this community and the ecosystem could really generate maybe some new innovations that could help, or new ways of thinking about how to address the issue.
It's a wonderful initiative. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming into the studio to talk to us. That was Patrick Tay from the NTUC and Associate Professor Terence Ho from the LKY School of Public Policy.